And we've made it. Episode 100 of Journey to a Million is here. Yay! All right, you guys. Some surprise trivia. All right. What? There's only. Or,
This is
here we
gonna
go.
be bad.
Here we go. How many teams have scored at least 20 points in each game this year?
That would be this team right here, and that is it.
What's the question?
Jared, come on.
The Colts are the only team in the league that have scored at least 20 points in every game.
Interesting.
Yeah, with a
I was
backup
trying to-
This
quarterback.
defense sucks, huh?
We need to investigate those refs, and we need to change
I
the
knew
rules.
This was gonna.
Hey, they're investigating the Falcons for the Bijan
Yeah.
thing.
Well, did you see what Irsay said?
What?
He said that the refs talked to him and said that they admitted to messing
Oh,
up the
yeah.
2 calls at the end of the game, and I
And
agree.
we know
with
how
Irsay.
much of a say he has.
Think, Irsay. I think
Shut
that
God.
Yes.
I think that
my God.
I agree with his rule change. I like that every call is should be reviewed under 2 minutes.
Every single call?
Well, how many flags are there
This
under
is
2
the
minutes?
NBA,
Okay. So say there's
No.
holding, you look at it, if you call holding, yes, cool. You don't need to review it. Any illegal contact, any pass interference, any roughing the passer. Those 3 for sure should be reviewed because it can ruin a game. We should be 4
This
and
is like
3.
the MLB argument with the robotic umps.
No, it's not.
That's
How is
literally
it?
what this is.
How?
Oh, we're just gonna, double, triple check every single
Under
call
2
because there's
minutes.
one game that got changed.
Under
game,
2 minutes of just the end of the game, like
The end
the
of the
fourth
game,
quarter,
yeah,
or
yeah.
the second quarter. Okay.
after the 2-minute warning of the end of the game.
Sounds like
That's
something
it.
that's only going to expand because all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, we had a drive at 8 minutes left in the third quarter that we should have scored a touchdown and we didn't because
Zach.
of this bad call.
Zach, why if you went through something like this, if your team experienced this, you would 100% agree with it. We had
No,
the
'cause they
game
suck
won.
this
Did you
year.
see the last play? Well,
No,
yeah.
that's fair.
Did you see
Jared,
the last
fail
play?
Mary.
We literally
No, I
yes,
didn't see the last play.
we strip sacked
I did.
PJ Walker and we dove on the ball for a strip sack fumble. We had the game in our hands. And then 10 seconds after the play, they threw a flag saying that there was illegal contact. The ref did not talk to anyone else. He's like, I saw illegal contact. I'm calling it. He didn't consult with anyone. He just called it 10 seconds after. It's like, you can't do that. Okay, if you're going to do that, go to review, make sure it's the right call so you don't, screw a team over like that. And on the last play, even Gene Steratore came in and said only even Megatron wouldn't be able to catch that ball. Like, it's so far out of the end zone. It bounced into the stands.
I got a question then. With your proposal where they review the calls, are they also
Thursday's
reviewing for
proposal.
missed calls?
No, it's if there's a flag, any call.
So
It's
then if you
reviewed.
think about the Saints-Rams game in the NFC Championship, that one got called because there's no flag.
Well, that's why they.
There's
they-
a
that's why
blatant
they
miss, but it
implemented-
wouldn't got called.
Well, that's why the season after they had the challenging pass interference call. You can challenge it. to
Roby
see if there's
Coleman.
pass interference.
Okay,
That
yeah,
lasted for like 2 years.
I'm just using it as an example. It could be a holding call where the guy clearly gets around the edge and is about to get a sack, and then they clearly hold him and just doesn't get called.
Do we think then, Zach, they would want the officials to call more things then? So then it could be reviewed
It's
more?
just going to
You know
slow
what I'm
down the
saying?
game too much.
Well, what would you
Oh,
rather have? Me
definitely.
personally, going through this, I saw my team get stripped of a win. I would rather that last 2 minutes of the game last 2 hours than have to sit through a whole week knowing that we got screwed by the refs.
It's going to screw the ratings. Ratings are going to go
cares?
down, and
People
it's
like
going to get
football.
changed back either
Think
way.
people like when the football game ends and they don't get to watch any more football? People like watching football. So
They
why
don't
would
like
it let
watching
this be rated?
reviews, though. They don't like
Sure they
watching
do.
flag reviews and challenges. No, they don't.
How don't they?
Because you're sitting there
Because
listening
there's
to
no
the announcers
action.
talk. There's nothing
Okay.
going on.
And then the game
Here comes
lasts
Gene
longer.
Steratore.
Then the
Yeah,
game
what
lasts
do you
nobody
longer.
got?
cares.
Zach, if this happened to your team, you would 100% agree. I sent both you guys the screenshots of like gridiron posts and Bleacher
Yeah.
Report posts. Everyone just bashing on the refs.
Jared, I watched the end of the game, and I can tell you, well, the biggest one, I think the worst, I think the the one where it was the pass interference, that one was worse than the legal contact because sure, if he calls it there, it was late, but he still.
Personally, I think that it was uncatchable. Yes, that should have been called.
Yeah.
That should not have been called. But the legal contact, our guy Baker, he was filling in obviously because he's a backup, but he got juked. He got his ankles broken, and Amari Cooper pushed off of him. Like his arm extended to his face and he pushed off, and that's why he like was falling over and tried hitting him. If anything, it's a no call. It could be OPI. Like he got crossed. He didn't fall and try bringing him down with him. He got crossed and he tried hitting him a little bit. That's all it was. And the fact that it came out so late and he didn't consult with the other officials, that's where I'm pissed. Because like, how do you ruin a game like that? All Colts fans are celebrating and the game's over, and then that happens.
That I believe that was the highest scoring game of the year, right?
Yeah, best defense in the league. Browns, yeah, sure. Minshew Mania ran through the Browns. Like, yeah, he had 4 turnovers again. But
here's my thing: if they're gonna change anything, just make additional calls challengeable within the last 2 minutes. Don't make it the whole throughout the game.
You can't challenge anything in the last 2 minutes. You can't throw your challenge flag. Everything should be reviewed in the booth under 2 minutes. I don't know. I don't like that a game can be stripped away from you that easily.
But the thing with challenging versus just reviewing things, it's a team's going to hurry up. They get a 2-yard gain. They get up to the line. You have maybe 8-9 seconds to review it, call down to the officials. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to hold up the game until you get word back that everything's okay?
Look what they do after a touchdown.
You can't call it 2 plays later. You can't do that.
Look what they do after a touchdown. The ump stands in the way and waits.
Every single play, there's way too much downtime, and nobody's going to want to see that.
Well, sure, that's fair. But if it's your team, you care to get the right call. Like, it should be fair. At the end of the day,
if you're a huge football fan, if you're
it doesn't matter,
kind of a casual fan that don't care much, you don't care if the team wins or loses, really. You just want to see something entertaining, and the downtime is going to turn you away.
I don't know about you,
ratings go down, NFL suffers.
I feel like right now the refs are at an all-time low, and all people want is a fair game, and that's all they care about is for the calls to be fair both sides. So if you're gonna wait a minute and a half to make sure it's the right call and it's fair, then how can you complain? Right now there's complaints about the Browns winning against the 49ers last week, the Browns winning against the Colts this week, the Dolphins getting 0 calls against the Eagles on Sunday night, and the Steelers getting that first down against the Rams when he was far short. There's 4 calls just this week that are getting heckled right now when they could have taken a minute or a minute and a half to 2 minutes to make the right call, and no one would be complaining then because it's the right call.
You see people complain now all over social media. They switch it, all of a sudden they start suspending games where you get a 20-second break between plays because of penalties. People start complaining about that. There's always going to be something people complain about.
Why do you care if
whether
the game
it's
is
the break
quicker?
Or the call?
That's the reason that baseball is falling off right now is because they made the games quicker. In my opinion, like I'm less attracted to baseball.
Baseball ratings went up.
No, they're better because the casual fan is more intrigued because it's a quicker game. But the actual baseball
Zach, you just proved Zach's.
These major sports leagues need to cater to just the casual fan too.
Why?
Because
why though?
They can never make it on just the dedicated diehard fans. There's just not enough.
There are so many.
Their revenue quadruples or 10x's when they cater to casual fans.
So you think that Taylor Swift being in the building is a good thing? Maybe for the ratings, yeah, but not for the fans.
For the NFL, they
for
love
the ratings.
Yeah, but people
they
hate
are devouring that.
People hate it.
I know that's another example where people that actually care about the football don't like it. But guess what? The NFL doesn't care because it improves their ratings.
Yeah, so if you're all about
it brings in a new audience.
So if you're all about big corporations getting all this money, then sure, go for it. But if you're for the actual game and the integrity, then
the diehard fans are watching either way. If they hate Taylor Swift, they're still watching.
You're gonna watch the Colts play,
Jared. Taylor Swift 10 times.
I've seen. I personally and my roommate have turned off the Chiefs game when Taylor Swift kept appearing on the game because we're like, we're gonna watch the second half and that's it. Everyone's still annoyed.
Let me ask you this, Jared: are you watching the Colts game this week?
Yeah, I will.
Exactly.
Why?
Because after the bad call, guess what? You're still watching.
Yeah, but I'm not happy.
You're not going to start delaying games, which is going to ruin the casual fans who will stop watching versus you who care more about the team where you're watching either way.
Then why are teams and fans and everyone calling for officials to take some accountability and get fined like the players are?
Because they're not just complaining about stuff.
They're not just complaining. They're pissed. They're overly pissed.
And
It's
guess
gone on
what?
for
They're
way too
watching the
long.
game the following week. It doesn't matter. They're turning on their TV and
Wait until
watching the
your team
game.
goes through something like this, Zach. Your team just lost to the Broncos, so you're kind of mad. But
Yeah,
like,
and guess what,
just-
Jared? I'll be mad, but the following
But I'm
Sunday,
gonna-
guess what I'm doing? Turning on that TV
it's not my
and
point
watching
at all.
the
I don't
game
know why
again.
you keep saying that. It's not about watching
Even
the game.
line.
It's about making
I'm
the right
saying
call
that's
and
why the
game.
NFL's not changing anything.
It's about the integrity of the game and the sport. It's terrible for the game. These bad calls, like when the replacement refs came in for the Fail Mary, you were pissed, right? It was bad
the
for the
Hail
game.
Mary already.
Yeah, it was bad for the game. And
Oh, that was
the
bad.
worst part is, no, McAfee said this. The worst part is these officials that report to every single game, they're not full-time officials. They're part-time employees. They're not even full-time. So people can just come in, who knows, maybe they're fans of the team. Maybe they have, brothers and sisters who are betting on the game. Maybe they have relatives who are cheering for one team. Maybe they grew up cheering for a team. These are part-time employees that are coming in and they're reffing these games with vendettas, I'm sure, because they want a certain team to win. Because not if they're full-time, then yeah, sure, you can ensure. You do background checks, you do everything to make sure that they're doing everything they're supposed to do. That's full-time. If they're part-time, you can just hire anyone, not knowing who they are, and week to week, just put out random officials out there. Why aren't they full-time?
If it starts to affect the NFL's ratings, affects the NFL as
Not
a
about
business.
the ratings, Zach. Why do you care about the
That's
ratings?
what-
Are you a
that's what
big
the NFL
corporation
cares about.
supporter? You're a big corp supporter? Just a
Sure,
bunch of
ratings
money
go
going into
down,
their
things will
pocket?
change. Ratings keep going up, things won't change.
Zach,
That's
how do
how
you
it
think?
works.
How do you think things are going to change if people speak up? Not just because they have money.
Yeah, once the ratings go down.
It's not about ratings. If you're in the NFL and you work for the NFL, yeah, it's about the ratings. But if you're a fan, who cares about the ratings and the money
but
the
Jared,
NFL gets?
who makes the changes? It's not the fans, it's the NFL.
It's
The
the
PA
owners
could have
speaking up, and
the
now
P-
owners
the
are starting to speak
yeah.
up. It's not about
Players
ratings.
Association is the only
Yes.
way that changes could happen, really.
And
I mean,
owners
from the-
and owners.
and the owners, but the owners are going to probably go with the NFL because the
Well, Jim
commissioner
Irsay just went
represents
against
the
the
ratings.
ratings because he experienced it firsthand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
But
still
there's
one against
31 other
31,
owners.
though. Yeah.
So why are the Falcons getting investigated? Not because of the ratings. No, not at all because of the ratings. Because
Well-
fans are speaking out and they're mad that he didn't
yeah,
play.
they cost.
It's
Jared
fans.
does bring a big point because of how much betting and fantasy is involved in NFL.
Mhm.
That teams need to disclose this information because like now that's becoming like a secondary business of the NFL. Plus they want to get involved in some like the parlay stuff and just overall betting. That's where like the fans I do think have a say too.
That's
So,
why Atlanta is getting involved. But
So
it's
you're okay with Atlanta doing all this stuff, but you're not okay with the refs getting investigated and the refs having
I'm not okay with
background
Atlanta
checks
doing it.
done.
I'm
You're-
fine with I guess I don't know, I believe that the NFL does their due diligence when they hire refs. I don't think they just hire any Joe
That's not the
Schmo.
question. I don't think
They're
No,
part time.
yeah.
it shouldn't be.
They're
But Jared,
part-time
That doesn't
we
mean
should-
they don't look into them.
Well,
I
who
don't
knows?
Jared,
I
they're
think
not
that's the wrong
stupid.
argument.
Okay. So listen.
That's-
So,
They're
the
not
wrong
stupid.
so a ref is part time, right? They work. They officiate a few games. They make terrible calls. They get fired. Okay. Well, then we're the refs that ref the Colts Browns game. Okay, the Colts lost. Do we get that win back? No, it's in the past. Who cares? Like,
Yeah, but
it's got to be punishments that affect the actual play, not just the person that makes the call. Like, it's not fair to the
Jared,
team. Your
what I'm
team has not
saying
gone through
is-
this, Zach. Like in the recent future, going through what we did last week, you have no idea how like pissed I was watching that game, and you just to say, nope, it's all good, just keep going.
Yeah,
how
I
they're
did.
going."
I read the Snapchat
Something
group chat.
needs to change. Something
But
needs to
Jared,
change.
what I'm saying is the NFL is they're definitely looking into the refs before they hire them for a game. If you're a fan of, say the refs were a fan of the Browns, guess what? They're not getting hired for that game.
How don't you? How do
NFL's
you know
not that stupid.
How do you
Because
know
the
that?
NFL's not
Definitely.
stupid.
This shouldn't be
You
a
think-
question.
You really think that the refs, when they get hired, they ask them, "What
They
team are
get
you a
looked
fan
into.
of? What team
They
are
get
you a
looked
fan of?" Oh, I'm a
into,
huge
yes.
Browns fan. Like, then why does Brian Anderson call Bucks games, Zach? Why does he call Bucks
He's an
games?
announcer. He's not a ref. He has no influence on the game.
You're still not supposed to be biased.
That's not the same.
You really think if they looked into Brian Anderson and they said, "Oh, you're a Bucks fan, you can't call Bucks
Jared,
Celtics games"?
You
is
apply at
the same, 'cause
McDonald's,
it's
they look
pro-
into you. You
professional.
think the NFL's not looking into refs?
I don't think they are. I don't. I really
Okay.
don't think they are. Zach, you haven't experienced what we did, okay? You haven't. When's the last time the Packers got robbed of a win like this? Besides, like the Fail Mary back in
2014, maybe
14.
What was it? 13?
You have no idea how hard that was to sit through.
To your point, like I understand, like that was a frustrating call, but I don't think questioning like the validity of the refs is the proper solution.
No.
I think what you said.
Why is every other big
mistakes.
media channel doing it?
Because that's what everybody's talking about right now. That's
It's
what they
Also,
want.
it's bad for the ratings.
That's what people want to hear.
So it's bad for the ratings. Oh no, it's bad for the ratings, but they're still talking about it.
No,
NFL's
it's
not
good for the
do
ratings because people want to hear about
No,
that.
it's not.
That's exactly what people want to hear.
It's good for the media outlets' ratings, and that's why the media outlets are talking
turned
about
off from all the Taylor Swift stuff and all the bad officiating. You know how many
until
people
Sunday
are like,
when they
"Oh, I
turn the
hate
game
this."
back on.
Okay, episode
I think
100
it's
has started
helping.
with
I
a
just don't understand
firework.
how I don't see your point. How it's helping the ratings at all. These bad calls do not help ratings at all. I've seen there was someone on Instagram that had like
Did I say the
15,000
bad calls
likes.
help the ratings?
Yes, you just did because people are going to turn the game back
No,
on
I-
Sunday.
Sure.
No,
what
it
I
doesn't
said
help, but
is
that's the reality.
is that creating a 20 to 30 second delay between each play so that you can make sure there's no penalties
the
would
2
hurt
minutes.
the ratings.
The last 2 minutes of the game.
Still, there's still 20 seconds added between each play in the last 2 minutes. It's going to hurt the ratings.
You're just wrong.
That's
Zach.
what I was saying.
You're just wrong. Like, I don't know what else to say.
I can
You're
see
just
with
wrong.
Jared that, like, okay, for the last 2 minutes, those Zach in the long run, like, how many minutes is that going to add to the game? 5 to 10 minutes? Maybe?
Exactly. And do you know how many
Like-
timeouts are called and how many booth reviews
There
there
are
are
enough
anyways?
delays.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
you-
think it's a major thing, but at the same
Oh,
time,
look.
like,
look at this. So
Oh.
Colts owner wants rule change, right? I clicked on the top article. The top comment, not a Colts fan. This dude may be a person who smokes a lot of drugs, but I agree with him on this one. Okay, that has 700 likes. Honestly, that's a great idea. 275 likes. Rare Ursay W. Oh, what's the next one? Ursay when this idea hits. Okay, yep. Oh my God, Colts try being the Browns for the last 20 years. See, they're complaining about it too. It's just everyone is talking. You're wrong here. You are wrong. Everyone wants this.
What
rule.
I'm saying is I think they can add something to look at more additional plays in the last 2 minutes. However, it cannot be a way that affects the pace of the gameplay in the last 2 minutes.
Who cares? The pace of the game when a player gets hurt and they're down on the field for 10 minutes, you think everyone's mad? They're hurt.
players
Like, it
that's
affects
different.
the pace of
it's
the
not,
game.
It's not stopping the game for no reason.
would you rather?
This isn't no reason.
What if we had something where like they were able to challenge stuff under 2 minutes, like anything, like any call?
Sure.
Would that be
So-
better?
So they
Like
could
that'd be
easily
only be each
keep it
each
the way
team
it is
gets
now.
one.
Yeah, keep it the way it is now. And if there's a penalty under 2 minutes, it doesn't have to be a booth review. You can throw your challenge flag. And if you
And it
want to
can
review
only-
it,
yep.
you review it. There you go. How about that? If you win it, you get another one. If you lose it, you're done.
Yeah, and there could be potentially only 2 replays, one from
Mhm.
each team, or if you win, you could do it again.
Yeah.
So in the Colts
it's not
case, they
hard
would
to
have.
implement. You just
You're saying-
my whole point here is you cannot end a game the way that game ended. You can't. It's not what you can do. You can't strip a team of a win and just move on to the next week because it's not going to hurt the ratings because they can't slow down the game. It doesn't matter about that. You
Boom.
cannot do that.
Yeah, let's do the challenge thing. Then it's only 2. It would have been only 2 replays. Would have been a couple minutes.
Just-
Tyreek Hill and Raheem Mostert didn't practice today.
Yeah, Tua said it's weird not having him practice, but just like
oh no, Zach, good try. I'll try again. Brock Purdy has
No.
entered the concussion
I don't
protocol.
care.
He's
I
not
don't
going to
care.
play
Good.
Sunday.
Hopefully he gets better. Cool.
He's not playing
All right.
Sunday?
No,
he's not going to play
He's out.
Sunday.
No.
That's why I texted you, Zach. I thought you understood why I texted.
I didn't know he wasn't
Zach.
playing. I thought he was just kind of concussed.
No, he's actually
You
going to
can't
be
play
out.
concussed?
No, no. Remember, after Tua, now they don't let people do that because because now I thought didn't Miami get fined from last year or whatever? Or
Probably.
someone got fired.
Wait, who started?
Yeah.
Who went 0-5 this week in team picks?
Oh,
the guy that's
Off
talking
topics,
a lot
sorry.
up there.
Off topics, yeah. Sorry.
I was going
Who
to bring that
also
up
put
later.
up 61
This-
points in player picks.
This guy in the top.
So
left
I
up
managed to
there.
have the worst week possible in
both.
team
In both.
and player picks. Like I had the worst team picks. I'm the first person to ever go 0-5 in team picks.
Yep.
So I think that deserves a hand. Come on, that's
And you
impressive.
have
That's
I don't know how you did that.
okay. Well, let me read the teams: 49ers, Raiders, Packers, Bucks, Rams.
Hold on. I want to say one more thing about that Colts game. All I want to say, if we
Should
played
we do the
terrible,
immaculate grid?
yeah, sure. After this, if we played terrible, Zach, like if we had a terrible game and we ended up losing like that, I get it. Sure, like I'm just a salty Colts fan that lost a game that we were in. I mean, besides the turnovers, because Minshew was with turnovers. I mean, he had 4 total touchdowns, 305 yards. JT had over 120 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. And I just want to say Josh Downs is an up-and-coming star. Like 125 yards again and a touchdown this week.
He's worth a first.
Yeah, I'm just saying we played so well, and that's why I'm pissed, because like we played so well. We competed with the top defense, put up 38 points on their defense. Like, yeah, we gave up points, sure. Some of them were off of turnovers. We played amazing. Top defense in the league, scored a lot of points. Like, we held our own against arguably a top 10 team in the league, and we deserve to win that game. Like, that's why I'm pissed. It's like we were right there, we had the win, and then it just got taken away. If this was against like the Titans or something, I'd be like, oh, whatever, we suck anyways. But we were playing a great game, and that's why I'm pissed. And you can't say that that's not a valid argument. So
Okay, I've hidden Jared. Anyways, all right, Zach. Now we're actually talking football.
Okay.
Unless you want to talk ref ball.
No.
Isaiah Simmons, top left.
No, that's too easy.
Oh, okay.
Brandon Marshall, Giants,
Here's back.
Bears.
Hi, Jared.
OBJ, Rams, Giants. I don't care. If
That's
it's
too
easy.
easy.
We're getting them
Okay,
right.
No.
Wait, Zach.
like-
Zach, Brandon Marshall played for the
Brandon
Giants, too?
Marshall. Yeah, he did. Trust. Oh,
Alright.
thank God.
Oh,
that
36, 38.
38%?
Oh, it's too easy.
Okay, I'm
Isaiah
putting Simmons here then.
Oh my
Put him for the-
God.
yeah, there you go.
At least try and think of someone.
No. Do it, Drew.
Do one
I
of the
don't care.
backups? Okay.
Well,
33%. Zach, that was less than yours.
Yeah, exactly.
shut up.
Talking.
OBJ, put him down. I don't care.
No.
Stop, Zach. We haven't gotten a 9 out of 9 yet.
Jared's crabby now.
I am crabby because you guys
That's
are
because you muted him. You kicked him out.
nice. That's a nice percentage right there.
What is that?
69.
I can't see percentages.
69.
Oh, I suppose I can
Okay.
full screen, huh? 3,000.
Matthew Stafford.
They had to do it with that team, right?
Yes, you learned your lesson on it. We could do Palmer.
Stafford, Palmer, and
You could do Cutler.
Cutler.
Cutler's
Why don't we
too
just
easy.
do the most
Trubisky?
obvious answers ever, huh?
Yeah, let's get a 9 out of 9. It's immaculate. You want to be immaculate. If you do something like Hoop Grid, you try to get low percentage.
Zach, who's the quarterback for the Bears in the 2000s? I don't know.
It was Cutler for a while.
Trubisky was
Yes.
there after.
Trubisky
Yes, we know
definitely got
Money
it.
Mitch didn't do it.
Didn't?
No.
Sure he did.
Yeah, he did.
did.
3,000?
He was so
He
underrated.
definitely did.
He was not the problem on that team. Just put Cutler, right? Cutler did it.
I'm putting Cutler.
Let's do Justin Fields. Wow.
Hmm,
Great job,
crazy.
guys.
Crazy.
Great work, team. Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
We could
Might
we
as
could
well.
do Goff.
Let's just go for the
Why don't you
highest
just do Kurt
percentages
Warner,
today.
huh?
Highest
that makes
percentages today.
Or Jared, let's do Warner. 12%. Good call, Zach.
Did Palmer do
Um,
it?
Yeah,
Did Kyler do it?
probably.
Did wasn't Alex Smith there for a few years?
No.
Palmer.
Josh Rosen.
No.
No way he did. Did he?
Just do Carson Palmer. No,
I don't know.
definitely not.
39% only. Okay.
Jesus.
How well do we know our Titans? Not well. Hopkins.
Jared?
Yeah.
Does Hopkins
That's,
count?
Yeah, he will. Right?
Well, I'm just saying, like with Tennessee this year. Oh, I really can't spell.
I mean, if we don't get it, we know it's right. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did
Royce Freeman play for the Titans?
not that I remember.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Deontay Foreman did though. He played for the Browns and the Titans, right? He was
Where's the
Derrick
Browns?
Henry's backup.
Browns are not on there.
Or not Browns, Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, Deontay Foreman did.
Good call. Okay, we got one more.
Brandon Cooks, done. Game over.
Cooks didn't play.
Yes, he did.
He
Did he
did?
not?
Not for the Titans, no.
No, I was like,
Robert Woods did. Robert Woods did.
there,
Played for
Jared.
both.
Game.
Happy, Zach?
There we go.
Trying to average a solid 70% or what?
Hold
Yeah.
on. 32% of people only got that bottom right or bottom middle one.
Yeah. And
Bottom left,
look at that.
40%.
Crazy.
Boring.
We got
Wow.
9 out of 9. Look at that. Now we can
Okay.
go to
You
a
guys-
different one.
Boring.
Now we can go to a different one
Okay.
maybe and
No,
try
I
to
wanna-
get
Boring.
I want to hear about golf this weekend because I heard it just a little bit.
It's a pain in the
Someone-
ass.
Every time we hit
Someone
a
tell me how
ball,
bad it would.
the leaves.
If
would
you
just-
don't stay on the
yeah.
fairway, you can't find the ball because of leaves.
I
So
bought.
we're just
12
driving
golf balls.
around like chickens with their heads cut off looking for
Yeah.
a golf ball that is
Uh-huh.
probably under a leaf.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so golf and fall is not
Zach?
the move.
Zach is the craziest like inconsistent putter I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
He will
I knew that.
4 putt or 5 putt and then you'll sink one from 50 yards out.
I did it like what, 4 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
I sank it from like 30 plus feet out.
Yeah. It's just
Well,
crazy.
All right, I got
And
another
then the
grid up.
next- yeah.
Yeah. Do that cuz I just want to do what Zach
Okay,
wants
so
to do. Cuz he's
Golf
always
is
right.
done. Just got.
I'm
Now you
always
guys
right,
gotta go
Jared.
mini golf with me.
No.
I like the course though. It was fine.
Jimmy G.
Tom Brady.
We could do like let's do like deeper cuts now. So like
Shaq Mason, Buccaneers, Patriots.
Nice. Gotta give some Lyman love.
okay.
Boom. I'm out.
Sam
Did-
Darnold, is that too high of a
Did
percentage?
Cordero Patterson ever have 1,000 yards receiving with
Receiving?
Minnesota?
No.
Okay.
Is Sam
Well-
Darnold's too obvious, right? For
Thielen?
Yeah.
Thielen's good there. Or,
No.
Thielen here.
No, that's too obvious. No.
How
about-
Diggs did it? Thielen did it. Randy Moss did it.
Chris Carter, 1,000 yards for the Vikings.
Receiving?
Yeah. Oh, 22.
Thielen would have been a lower.
No, he wouldn't have.
I'll just put Thielen
Jefferson,
here.
Thielen, Diggs would probably be the highest ones.
And Moss, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Randy Moss here for Patriots Vikings. Yeah, maybe
No.
that'll be good because
my
they'll
God.
people probably used him
Yeah.
for 1,000-yard receiving.
Zach, do you have a better name?
No, that's terrible. No.
I think. Yeah, oh my god. That means
Logic only goes so far.
realistically, that means that Moss would have
That's
been a
because
better
it was
option.
terrible logic.
Well, Moss would have been better than Chris Carter. That means because he's 75% there.
Adam Thielen here over under 75%.
Adam Thielen will be like a 42%. Go for it.
Oh, Jared's taking the under?
Mhm.
What do you got, Zach? Over under 75. 63.
Oh wow. Do Sam Darnold top middle. He's starting this week.
Only 11%.
Might as well just do Jimmy G too.
Just do Ayuk. Right? Ayuk had it 1 year.
Did I go over 1,000?
Yeah, he did.
last year?
He had 1,003 or something like
I
that.
thought we were going
Last
for
year.
low percentage.
Yeah, people will say that's gonna be low. 5%. Look at that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about the 75, the 63, the?
Well, you didn't have a better option, so
All right.
you
All
did
right.
give time to think of one.
Okay.
Well, just
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, Mike Evans.
Hold on. Godwin might be lower. Who's going to be lower?
well, yeah, they both did it.
It doesn't
obviously,
matter. They're
but
both going to be high.
Did like someone like Scotty Miller ever have a big season?
Oh my
Or,
gosh.
know,
Not
someone-
1,000 yards.
Um,
Gotta think older. Vincent
yeah,
Jackson.
who was there? Sure.
I'll do.
Rest in peace.
8%. Nice. Okay. Now we need to know some NFC South.
I think of linebackers always, or like defensive linemen,
Yeah, I
like a Murphy or like a cornerback. You know, like a Murphy Bunting or a Vita Vea or
No Ndamukong Suh.
Ndamukong
He didn't
Suh.
play.
I
Peppers never went to Tampa to end his career, did he?
don't think so.
So
Fournette was never a
No.
Panther. Once again, Deontay Foreman played for The Panthers,
not the Buccaneers.
Not the Buccaneers.
It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Sam Darnold never. Oh, we already have him.
This is where we need our backup quarterbacks, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick. He played for the Buccaneers. Did he play for the
No.
Panthers? I don't think so. God, the Colts
tough 'cause,
got
like-
robbed last Sunday. Oh my god!
Do you want to be hidden again?
I don't care what you do to me.
Isn't there a running back that like bounced around the NFC South?
Like a Jay Ajayi or something like that?
Like
Corey
a little
Clement.
bit
Corey
older
Clement.
running back.
Did he?
No, he never played for either. He was an Eagle.
Damian Harris. No.
Just naming guys that have been on
How's
one
he
or two
doing?
teams.
How's Damian Harris? How's Damian Harris doing? Is he out of the hospital? Is he good?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's on the IR.
Okay.
Though, so
Eric Stokes is back in the IR too.
He
Yeah,
played like 4
Savage is
snaps,
too.
didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that.
I'm sorry.
Panthers,
We don't
who
even talk about that Packer game, but that was pretty sad.
Yeah, we know it's pathetic.
You're telling us, Jared. I took the stack. We'll talk about where my player picks went wrong.
Yeah.
That was half your points. Like those were the 2 picks that were actually somewhat decent.
Musgrave got hurt, didn't he?
He has
Must have
7
gotten-
though. Do you think for a tight
Sorry
end
to
isn't terrible?
distract, but do you think that warranted a 4-game suspension? Like, come on.
They did that to be hard on the
Suspension
Yeah.
was from all of them combined. The
Okay,
ejection from
that
the
was
game
one
is
of-
the only one
okay.
that is what was related to just that penalty.
Okay.
It's 2 games now, so I mean it's.
Mhm.
All right, we might have to give up on this one though. We'll run
No.
one more grid.
We'll get it.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Who are
Who was
other
the back with-
Buccaneers?
Did Chuba Hubbard?
Receivers.
He was always
No, he's like a 3rd-year guy, 2nd-year guy, something like that. Who is the other receiver with like Scotty Miller? He's like kind of the other backup. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Russell Gage.
Oh yeah, Russell
Oh.
Gage.
There's got to be someone.
I thought of tight ends, but none of them went. It was Brait, OJ Howard, none of those guys.
I can't think of Panthers players. Like, do they have people on their team? Like, do they have 53 guys?
Well, the hard part for if you like, even if you think of the 2015 team, trying to think of players, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, even on that defense, like they all stayed
Oh,
in Carolina.
Stupid.
Who?
Didn't Baker Mayfield play for both?
Yep.
Did he not?
Yeah. That's gonna be insanely
Yeah,
high,
it's 70
74.
something. Oh my. Oh, that's.
That was the lowest though out of
It
all of
was.
them.
I
So we
totally
have a right-
forgot he was
Okay,
on
no,
the
no,
Panthers.
good job, Jared. All right, let's run another one. Oh, ice cream. Corey Lindsey.
Sure.
No.
Christian
Casey Hayward.
Kirksey. Oh, okay. Casey Hayward. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Kirksey was
I'll
never
do.
in charge. That'll be higher than Lindsley, I'm sure.
okay. Does Taysom
Is
Hill
that
count
16,
here?
Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Taysom Hill count here, or was he only on the Packers practice squad?
He was only in the practice squad, I believe.
This is a tough one. When did the Seahawks actually win the Super Bowl?
What?
With Russ.
With
Did they
Russell?
win? Yeah.
2014 or something.
Okay, so they won it. Right. Yeah, okay. A year before, like the Ravens, was that around then?
We can put Russ as our Super Bowl champ.
No. Let's do anybody know a lineman from that team?
You're asking us.
I know I'm asking
No.
the wrong
Oh.
person. How
Just
about
put Dan
KJ
Marino,
Wright?
bottom right.
Or who's the other edge guy?
I don't know.
Bruce.
Zach's gonna try to be cute about it and get it wrong.
Bruce Irvin.
Irvin. Yeah. Yep.
It's him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, what?
BJ
Try to be
Raji's
cute
back.
about it, Jared. Guess what?
Who is that? Look at that guy.
Crosby.
Wow.
Who do you want
for
to
the
put for the
Packers?
Packers? Yeah.
Just do like Greg Jennings or
Josh.
who was their
Sitton.
tight end at the time?
Yeah,
Actually, look at his career path. I don't
No,
know what he played.
Who was their tight end? Was it
Yeah,
Martellus?
Denton
Hudson?
had to have been.
Was it?
Nice.
Okay, that works.
I mean,
Packers,
Packers Saints is probably Jimmy Graham is probably the highest.
Jamal. No, I was
Jamal
thinking
Williams.
Jamal Williams
Yeah.
too. Is there another?
Do we want
one?
to do Graham or Williams? I say
Or you
Graham.
could think
Graham's
about
probably
anybody
less back.
else?
Did Jordan or did Nelson play on the Saints?
No.
Yeah.
Whoops.
True. Let us think before just clicking. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Zach, I don't trust you thinking anymore. Remember the last time you chose a Saints player?
No.
Andy
I don't- what did
Dalton.
Did Jared?
He was close
Did Jared Cook play on both too? Didn't he?
for Packers Saints.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, we were supposed to use Jimmy Graham here, guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Probably.
Whoops.
Okay.
Dan Marino bottom right.
I feel like there's an older running back that played for the Dolphins and Saints. Wasn't it like Ricky Williams or something? Did he play for
Oh
the
yeah,
Saints?
yeah. He did. He was a Madden guy. Oh, I spelled his name.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think you
he-
spelled Ricky wrong. Oh shit.
Okay. Dolphins Chargers.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. I don't know if he played for the Chargers, honestly.
No, he didn't.
Dan Marino bottom right.
Yeah, when was the last time the Dolphins won a Super Bowl?
I can't tell you. That's
Probably
why
with Dan Marino.
Yeah.
No,
Dan Marino
you
didn't
guys
win
are
one.
dumb.
He never won
Yeah.
a Super Bowl with them.
Who won a Super Bowl with
I
them?
feel like I knew that. He's like
What?
the one of the
Yeah, he's
greatest
the great-
that never
but-
won.
Yeah.
But Zach, who can you name a
Did
player
they
who
win
won a
one?
Super Bowl with them? They had to
This,
have.
this has to be like 70s or 80s or something.
Who else did they have back then?
I
Name
don't
some
know.
Dolphins greats.
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
Who else? Ricky Williams.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we can't say it again, can we?
Tyreek Hill.
Tua.
Okay, let's move on to the Saints.
Not gonna get
Saints
bottom.
and Seahawks.
Jimmy Graham.
There's got to be a running back there, right? Who did the
Adrian
Saints
Peterson.
have? Oh yeah,
Peterson.
that'll work, right? Played for he played for both.
Okay, Chargers. Seahawks.
I'm also thinking of running back, like Chris Carson.
Zach, you should know this is your Chargers.
I know the Chargers pretty well.
Yeah, you bet you do.
Did Palmer or not Palmer, DeAndre Carter ever play for any other team of those two?
Washington, the Raiders. I don't know if he played for them.
Did Gerald Everett?
Is
Yeah,
he a Seahawk?
that's gonna be a high one, but yeah.
Yeah.
23%.
All right.
All right.
Who are we missing there?
Charger, I don't know. It was probably obvious.
Probably.
Like LaShawn McCoy or something.
Chargers, Dolphins.
This is a weird one.
Are we sure that Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't play for the Chargers?
Yes,
Because he's played for 13 teams.
a lot, but it was not Chargers.
Okay.
I think.
Kenyon Drake, did he play for the Chargers?
Nope. Chargers really haven't had a whole lot of running backs that. What about Danny Woodhead?
I
You
don't
want me
know
to
about
choose-
that one.
I'm not.
No.
I don't know about that one.
He went somewhere else, I think. I don't know where, though.
Did Derwin James always play for the? I'm
Yes.
thinking of their secondary. Asante Samuel's still really young. J.C. Jackson's a Patriot. No, was a Patriot.
You named those three guys, and that's it.
No, I mean Bosa. Not. I'm not gonna name.
What about Kyle Van Noy? Didn't he play for the Chargers last year?
Oh,
Did Van
Try
Ginkel
it.
get drafted
Try
by
it.
the Dolphins?
Yeah. Kyle Van Noy.
he played for a lot
Yep.
of teams. Did he play for Detroit too? And he played for New England.
Come on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we're- Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, well,
Geno
of course,
Smith.
it was Larry Stonka.
Geno Smith was the one that.
32%.
Oh yeah.
Who the heck is Larry Sanka?
When did he? I want to see the last time they
Yo,
won.
what did they win?
There's your guy.
Dolphins Super
What was
Bowl.
our? What was the percentage on the last time?
Wait, for the Dolphins?
1973 and 1974.
For Vanoy?
Oh, for Van Noy, I didn't see what it was. Let me look. It was 12%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl in 93 and 94. Or no, 73 and 74. Sorry. We're not getting that.
So when we
No
were pretty
way.
young yet?
Uh-huh. My uncle Jeff is he's a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
All right,
It's been a rough
roll.
50 years, huh?
Yeah, it has.
let's roll into team and player picks now.
Sure. Drew, I think I'm not an expert. I think you're first on the team picks. And
I
the
think
players.
Drew just goes last like every single round. So like me and you pick all of our like 5 teams, and then Drew.
There has
That
to be a
was-
punishment.
I mean-
there has to be.
That was embarrassing.
So should me and Jared just go for each, and then you get whatever you want after?
You get the leftovers. Yeah. I
Okay,
think
okay.
that's-
You guys pick the first. This is only for
Ooh.
team picks.
Drew,
you guys
Dusty
pick the-
Baker officially retired.
You guys get to pick the first 10.
No,
So you guys get
team
to go back
picks
and
too.
forth, and I get no only for team picks. I need a.
Why
I need
you
something-
shit the bed on team picks too, or player
No,
picks?
come on.
You put up
Okay.
60 points in
Fine.
Superflex,
Fine,
6
fine,
point per passing
fine.
touchdown.
Fine, we'll try it. I get last pick'ems on everything.
Drew,
you guys get to
Drew,
pick.
if Jordan Love, if that counted as an interception and not a touchdown, you would have had like 50 some.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
He would have had
Fine.
what 53?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. You guys get to roll back and forth on team and player, and then I'll do last.
Am I first?
I like this.
Well, there's a lot of good picks this week.
No, you're not first for both. I think I might be first for both, honestly.
Packers are favored against the Vikings. Whoa.
I'm first in both, Jared.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won them both.
What did I go for team picks? 4-1.
Yep.
4-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the
I
Zack
am going
last
to.
year.
You're what?
I'm you from last year.
I won't put it that far. I was going 4-1 weekly.
Yeah, I
With
went
a few
5-0 the
5-0
other week.
sprinkled
4
in.
and yeah, yeah.
Okay, I will pull Kansas City. Going out on a limb, so
Do you have the refs on their side too?
yeah, that
Okay.
comes with the Kansas City.
Okay. Why
I
are the
figured you
Chargers
don't want-
favored by that much? Oh my god.
I figured you didn't want the refs after last week, so I figured I'd take them.
Yeah, true. Okay, I'll go Dolphins. And then I get to go again, right? Because Drew's last.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take the Bills as well. They need to bounce back. Thursday night,
Okay,
prime
I
time
will
in Buffalo.
take. Ooh. I'll take Baltimore, and then I will take
Colin Cowherd, put them at number 1.
Detroit. Yeah, he's
In the league.
stupid.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Drew, how's it going over there? Watching all the good picks come off the board.
This is gonna be rough.
Okay, I'll take Philly.
Can't do worse than last week, though.
You would hope.
And then I'll take Dallas.
Okay, I'll take the Chargers, and then I will
I didn't want that one.
take. I figured you didn't want them, so that's why I left them. Chargers, and I will take. Ooh, Minnesota.
Against the Packers. See, yeah, Zach, you're right. Those wins are helping Jefferson's case so much right now.
Yeah,
Winning the
and
game.
Packers look terrible too. So,
Yeah. Then I'll take the Steelers over Jacksonville.
ooh, that's a terrible pick.
No, it's not. It's in Pittsburgh.
I don't care. The Steelers are booty.
They're literally 4-2.
Doesn't mean they don't suck.
Oh my
sorry, Drew.
goodness.
Matt Canada was getting praised on the McAfee show today.
He's
getting
praised?
for what?
Yeah, coming out of the bye week, the Rams
They
were
finally put up 20.
No, the Rams had whatever. The Rams had their play scheme all marked down, and Matt Canada threw a wrinkle in their run where they sold the far sweep to the left and they cut it back up the field for Jalen Warren touchdown, 15-yard touchdown.
One play, touchdown play.
Scored 6 points.
Okay, I got Jaguars and Colts.
0-1.
First 2.
0-2.
And then oh wow. So I gotta pick some toss-ups and or upsets. Look at the Giants Jets. That
You know what's
game.
crazy. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Drew, but like,
I'll go Jets.
there's not a lot of teams. Like, it is not top heavy at all. Like, there's a lot of teams around 500.
I feel like
Or
this week is
maybe
easy
four.
for the picks, though.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, if I could have gotten the first 5 divvies, I would think so.
Well,
too.
maybe don't go 0-5 and you would.
Okay. Pick Seahawks over Cleveland.
Oh. Actually, yeah. Unless the refs are on their side again, yeah, they'll win.
Ooh. I'm gonna take Bengals over San Francisco then.
You think they're gonna lose 3 straight games? Oh, I guess yeah. Purdy's not playing.
Purdy's not playing. We're gonna
Sam
have Darnold.
Darnold.
Could be solid, but Bengals are. I think they're gonna stay on a roll. Bengals are at home too, right?
Bengals. I don't know. I don't look. I don't think they are. I think they're.
Oh
on
no,
the
they're
road.
at San Francisco. Oh
Yeah.
shoot. Okay, well we'll roll with it. All right. Now we're gonna go over here. Are you
Alright.
telling me I gotta wait for you guys all again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Too bad
Okay,
next
we'll roll it.
I'll go
punishments.
Lamar.
Isn't Lamar QB4?
No, he's 6. 2 was 4.
Drew, look at the rankings once again.
Okay. I thought in 6 point he was 4.
Okay, then I will go. Ooh, JT or Zach Moss fell off to 5. Okay. I'll go JT. And I'll go. No, I don't like that.
You better not take the guy I'm thinking of.
Give me Jordan Addison.
Oh, thank God.
I
want
funny
Jamar
story.
Chase.
Funny story. I was gonna take him too, but funny story. I was against Addison and I was up by 25. He put up 26 and got hurt the next play. So
Look
stupid.
like 30.
No, he didn't. He put up like 27.
Oh, in the league
Half
that
point
I was
or
in-
what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'll take Chase. And then I will take. Ooh.
Jordan Love's available. Jordan Love.
Ooh. He's tempting. Don't tempt me, Jared. I'm debating between some different receivers, so I'm gonna go Brees Hall.
Oh,
My team's looking really good so far.
We acknowledge the fact that Zach Moss is still number 2 in rushing yards on the season.
No, we can't.
Okay, cool.
no, he's a Colt.
Okay,
You
then
gonna
I'll
pick?
take. No, I don't want to pick. I'm gonna take Adam Thielen. Does he have a bye this week? No, there's no buys this week, right?
Correct.
And then I will take George Kittle.
Tight end this early? Jesus.
Yeah. Punt the quarterback, you know.
All right. Well, I
Jordan
will
Love last
take.
week, and I counted for half his points. I'm not worried.
I will take Elvin Kamara.
talk-
Actually,
I'm
wait.
I'm still
hold
winning
on.
player picks. Like I don't know.
You're winning player picks.
Well, like
No, you're
I-
not.
I am on the season in terms of weekly wins.
No, you're not. Oh, weekly
Weekly
wins.
win?
Yeah, look at total points there, bud.
Yeah, down by 8 now.
Yeah,
Who's winning team picks?
kind of cute. Shut up.
We we were
Drew's in
tied.
last though.
Yeah, we
Drew's
were
in
tied
last.
until I went 0-5.
Okay,
funny.
I guess I'll stick with Kamara. And then I need quarterback. This is tough. Give me Justin Herbert.
All right. I'll go Stafford and CJ Stroud.
I was gonna hopefully get Stroud. Oh no.
I have an interesting team this week. Oh my god.
All right, give me
Ingram.
I'm between Ingram and Goddard.
Yeah. What about Cole Kmet? He put up big numbers last week.
Did he put up a big fat goose egg?
Goose egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Foster Moreau.
Maybe
He might
Jared-
drop another touchdown. Don't talk to
Maybe
me, Drew. Don't
Jared's
talk to me.
overrated team.
I had a bad week, and Kyron Williams is on the IR now, and my team's falling
Foster
apart. 'Cause of
Moreau
injuries.
season.
Guy was projected 1.5.
Dallas
instead of
Goddard.
7.
I got a good-looking team.
Okay.
Okay, Jared, you want to leave so we can just let Drew do his stuff on his own, or okay?
Jared Goff is QB1. Okay.
He's gonna take a few players in the top 5. I just know it.
Yeah, you got the rankings up, or
Nope. Cooper Cup. My receiver. We're
Hawkinson.
gonna triple down.
Why is Hawkinson questionable?
Is he?
Yeah, he better
Yeah,
not be. I have
he
him
got
in
hurt.
every league.
Kyler Murray might play
Literally
this
every league.
Okay.
Kyler
Running
practiced
back.
today, so
We're tripling down again on some guys. Eckler and Cup, similar theme. Okay.
He's
I'm
going
gonna
for
take a
50 this week.
Gotta take a Monra. Okay. Now we have our tight end and some super flex. Now I need a second quarterback. This is where it gets a little bit of streamy.
We should have just taken away a super flex spot. We should have did
Yeah.
that too.
No.
Just did it all.
Ugh, oh
You deserve
my
the
goodness.
ultimate punishment for this.
uh-huh.
I'm gonna take Derek Carr against the Colts.
He's gonna outthrow his receiver by 20 yards and scream at them. Okay.
What
receiver
He
Even
looks
does he
so
have
bad
this
this year.
Is Olave playing this week?
I don't know. Isn't he in jail?
No, he got released
Oh.
right away.
Oh, did he?
Or whatever.
I like how his excuse
Oh,
when he talked to the cop was, "I play for the Saints.
I love that.
No. Okay.
I play for the Saints."
You know Ozuna from the Braves, right? I'm Ozuna from the Braves.
Yes.
You know that? Yeah. Cole Kmet, really, Drew? But no,
And then we're gonna round it out with Mr. Komet.
there's people that are talking like he only went 70. Why is he getting arrested? First of all,
70 to
criminal-
35.
It's criminal speed. It's residential area, and you could have killed so many people. Like, what do you mean? Why is he in jail? It's illegal. It's criminal.
Think about what Addison did too.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Wasn't he going like 90 and a 70 though, or something?
no more
Like-
than Zach. He was going 140 or
100,
something.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it was some.
that's on the interstate,
dog or
you know?
something.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
an
but
excuse.
he's
I play for the
Yeah.
Saints.
he
Oh,
plays.
you're good. You're good to
Addison-
go.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
That, if anything, that'll hurt your case because they know you have money, and you know
And
what's that gonna? Yeah.
that was good. All right. Well, do you all have anything else here for episode 100?
Once the Packers get robbed by the refs, you'll be on my side.
Not likely.
McAfee literally came out and spoke about it for like 15 minutes on his show about how bad they were. And did you see the Iowa game? Do you see how bad that was?
No.
You didn't see that? They
No.
played Minnesota. They were down by 2 on the last, and there was like 40 seconds left in the game. They kicked it off, and the guy goes like this. He's like pointing and doing like this sign to get away from the ball. You know, he caught it on a hop and returned it for a touchdown, which would have won the game. But since he went like this to like say get away, they said he had a fair catch, and they brought the ball back, and they ended up losing. They got robbed, probably the worst out of anyone. Just watch the end of that game. It's
I
terrible.
hope the Packers lose out.
It's just terrible. Yeah,
Tank
Tail
for
Williams
Caleb?
comes to Green Bay.
Hold on. What are your thoughts right now on Jordan Love? I just want to hear. What do you think?
He looks like he gets flustered very easily, and he panics and makes some very dumb throws.
Okay.
He looks uncomfortable in the pocket too. Like that's what my takeaway from. If you look at like the first half of the game versus second half, they're clearly trying to. You're not holding the ball for more than 2 seconds. You're getting the ball out immediately. They weren't taking any shots downfield, and my thinking is probably because the last few weeks where he does try and take his shots downfield, he looks uncomfortable in the pocket and bounces around and ends up just throwing something up. And then second half, they tried to take shots downfield, and well, we know how that went.
So do you blame LaFleur more, or do you blame Love?
You gotta blame Love more. I think.
Do you blame
but
Joe Barry more, or do you
I think
blame
it's
Love?
combination.
I agree with the combination, but I think it's more on Love. I think. Well, look how Love looked the first week. I think Love the first few weeks looked above average.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't agree though that just because he looks uncomfortable in the pocket to try and get the ball out right away, because you're not going to get confidence by not letting him throw it on field.
and he gets more picks.
I think
than
there's a
he-
huge.
Yeah.
I think not using Aaron Jones, I think, is a huge difference, though. I think that's like that seriously
Yeah.
plays a part in this. Only having like 8, what do you have, 8 to 10 touches last game.
I keep hearing like every week it's like it's only week 6, it's only week 7, it's week 8. Like just give him
It's only
time.
week
It's like
15.
we're
it's
just gonna
only
keep
week
doing this the whole year.
16.
Yeah.
It's
He's
how
not
it
good.
always goes,
He's not
though.
been good. I don't know.
All right, I can tell you guys it's Will Levis season. It's gonna happen this week. I should have took him in player picks, but
That would've been
otherwise,
something you do.
that's
Drew's
gonna
going
wrap
0
it up
4
here.
again.
for
He would have taken
episode-
Taysom Hill as a tight end.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about it. I seriously thought about it. He was up there.
Hey, he would have put you over 65 last week.
Drew, you got any
So-
bets for
Come
NBA
on.
tonight or no?
Jared, I'm looking at Kyle Kuzma right now.
Okay. Victor's
Because
dropping
think- okay,
35
Well,
tonight.
just look at Kuzma's line and think about who's all starting for them.
Jordan Poole's gonna take like most of the shots.
I don't know, but like
They have
think
Jordan
about how many
Clarkson
shots.
still, too?
But Jared, think about how many shots Beal took. Like that's
Yeah,
a lot of
true.
shots that need to be
And
replaced.
Kuzma doesn't pass too, so yeah,
Yeah. So look
like
at
Michael
Kuzma.
Porter Jr.
Is where I went right away. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up here for Zach Rouse, Jared Vleski, myself, Drew Skyberg, here on this Wednesday afternoon / evening. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, the Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.